What's up, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy, Shane Rowe. Guys, grab your yardage coffee, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and let's get caffeinated. Now, with 5 or so games left to go in the season, guys, at this point, we just need to get the results. And that we did do. Now, yes, we did give Sheffield United the lead with Onana's foolishness, but for the most part in the first half, we did have control of the game. With that said, there were times you saw how exposed Eriksen gets. And guys, I'm not sure if this is okay. Obviously, this has to do with some of the injuries. A lot of the injuries. We have over 60 separate injuries, if I'm not mistaken. So we've been devastated by injuries. We have no options on the bench. So I'm not sure if he started this team to kind of start weak and see how the team goes, and then tried to make it a bit stronger. Hence why he started Eriksen. But Eriksen, I love you, my guy, but you are just not up to the standard of high intensity football anymore, my man. I mean, for the second goal that Sheffield United scored, and listen, there's no disrespect to Sheffield United. I've always said that any team in the Premier League can beat any team in the Premier League on their day. And Sheffield United is no exception. Mind you, they're at the bottom of the league, and unfortunately, they might even get relegated come next week. But you saw where they gave us problems in the middle of the park. This is where we're the most vulnerable, and it was due to Eriksen not being able to keep up with the pace of the game. And as soon as we brought in McTominay, everything kind of settled in the middle. And then when we brought on when we took off Anthony and brought on Ahmad, and guys, we need to get comment down below who you want to start on the right with. It either Ahmad or Anthony. Type Ahmad or Anthony in the comments down below, because Ahmad has my vote, because that little short king was just bossing them on the right. And here's my thing. Wan-Bissaka for me is one of the best right backs in the league, hands down. And we try and blame too much of the lack of productivity on the right side on Wan-Bissaka not being the best offensive player. He is not an offensive player per se. And if we had wingers that could wing, maybe we wouldn't have to put all this pressure on Wan-Bissaka to be the same quality or do the same thing that Delap does. Mind you, Delap has to also deal with a Rashford who's never really running. So for me, it's Ahmad on the right, Cho on the left, because again, last night was just tearing up the pitch. I think he got another assist, and he is just taking up the responsibility of what Rashford is supposed to be doing on that left side. So guys, comment down below who you want to see as the front three, because for me, my pick is Garnacho, Højlund. He got another goal last night due to Bruno's assists with his 2 goals, and people want to talk about Bruno. Guys, don't talk about Bruno. Show some respect. Put some respect on that man's name, because of the last 4 seasons, basically since he's been at this club, Bruno has been the only consistent player providing goals and assists and performances at least a 7 or higher for most of the season. The man hasn't missed a game, I don't think, since forever. So anyone want to talk about Manchester United? I don't think they're really Manchester United fans. They're just kind of like moles. I've heard reporters talking their mess. Liverpool was supposed to go get a treble. At the same time, City was supposed to go get a treble. I don't know how that's supposed to happen, but they were praising both of them and destroy Manchester United. Now look at Liverpool. Shout out to Everton. And then when it came to the right side, for me, Anthony provides absolutely no productivity. Guys, maybe I'm not watching the same game you guys are watching. And Ten Hag, give that man some Yori's coffee, man, because I don't think he drinks coffee. He drinks tea or something. Because he needs to come to terms with the fact that Anthony is not as good as he think he is. And it's no shade to Anthony. He tries to do his best, but he just doesn't have it in him. And when it comes to the middle of the park, Ericsson, I know injuries are killing us, right? Casemiro's in centre back, which yesterday he did a decent job. So I'm not gonna slack him off for yesterday. But that's also due to the fact that we had most of the possession. So he was never gonna really get too much running to do, and his defending and heading skills are pretty good in the corners and set pieces. So there's no Casemiro in the middle, and there's no Mason Mount as an option. So we have to use Ericsson at some point. So I assume he opted to use him in the front side of the game and see how it went. But we need to finish the last couple of games with a McTominay in the middle or somehow, but I don't know. We're going to be struggling. If we didn't have Bruno last night, we would have probably lost that game pretty easily. And that's just, calling it like it is. It is what it is. But in the end, we did come out with the win. The guys played a decent game, and another academy prospect got a run out, right? So it was a good evening. I enjoyed the game in the end. It wasn't, besides the Onana slip up in the beginning, we controlled most of the game. Sheffield United, they didn't really cause too much of a threat. The one time they did score, you can see where they were just pulling Ericsson out of position. But besides that, we look comfortable enough. Højlund got his goal, and that's good for his confidence, especially going into these last few games of the season, because they're going to be really important. So let's hope we can keep this form up at least for the last 5 games. This is the first win we've had in the last 5 games. So let's hope we're turning a corner and can finish the season strong, right? Guys, like the video, comment, and don't forget to subscribe. Thank you for watching, and God bless you. GGMU. Peace.